ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison, and from the PvP capital of the world, I'd like to welcome you back to Dark Souls. Chances are I'm probably going to be invaded out of my introduction once again, and we'll see how that goes because apparently I can't get through this for more than 4 seconds before being rudely interrupted. You know, I'm gonna try something a little different here. Let's go and throw on Queelig's lovely little sword here. Get some fire damage in there. See how people act and feel about this, because we are invaded by none other than Ligma balls. Good God, man. You think he's got anything better to do? Okay, well, Ligma balls. There we go. Just take these guys out, and no back shots for you. Let's see if he comes on down. Got some large Titanite shards here, which is fun. But, yeah, last time we explored this place pretty earnestly, and there's a few things that we ended up missing that were slightly out of my control. So we'll take a look at that after this confrontation is done. Maybe I'll get a little bit of cooldown after fighting this jerk. How dare you. Look at him go. Oh, is he going down? Bye. Oh my God, that's amazing. Later days. I guess we won't have to worry about him for a little while. Let's keep on going down over here where we have our friend. Whoops, I did not want to cast a light on me. I wanted to use my imagination. And we'll go ahead and take, oh my God. Thank you, timing. It's awesome. Ooh, man, you getting nice and messed up by this lady. Thank you. You as well. So just out of nowhere, this dude's probably gonna come and wreck my business. It looked like he had the washing pole, but it's hard to say. Let's see. I just want to be able to get to that little area over there. Ooh, what were you thinking? Where are you going, bud? That flippin' dance move. What do you got? He's got moves. Yeah, moves like Ligma. How's it going? You just wanna show me more of your funny tricks? No, of course it doesn't. Oh, ooh, that hurts. Hurts, friend. Yeah, what are you thinking? Where are you going? Oh, he's leaving. He's going. He's going places, that's for sure. Hey, where's he going? Hey, get back here. As he goes. Alright, that's fine. It looked like he yoinked out an Estus, so maybe I'll do the same. Why not? This is not how I wanted to start this episode, by the way, but oh, here we go. Just leave it up here. Well, we did activate the shortcut last time. Oh, he wanted nothing to do with that. What are you thinking there, friend? Oh, nice. Good moves. Good moves, sir. Oh, he's got poison too. What do you got? What do you got? No shields? There we go. Woo! He fell. He fell pretty damn fast. Thank you. Hopefully that reduces the cooldown of that, but there is one thing I wanted to show, and it was the missing door that after a quick skim of the footage revealed it was in a very obvious place. But first, there is one thing I would like to do here, and it's something that we probably should have discovered earlier. And it's that invasion of that NPC I was telling you about. It's actually on this bridge that we didn't bother taking because we got invaded by Discorded, and so I just didn't come this way. But as it turns out, our friend Marvelous Chester appears, and he's got a pretty gnarly crossbow. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to put you out like that. But if we gave him even just a second, you'll realize that that is the same gentleman who we saw outside of Artorias' arena, and it falls on us to really find out why he invaded us here and now. So I'm kind of annoyed that he had to walk over a very specific spot for that, but right over here. I think we do need to hop across a ledge, right? It's just right over here. More screaming, which is good and all. Yeah, let's go. Hop on over, or roll, whatever your preference is. Head over here. Thank you, ma'am. Do appreciate your patronage, and it's in this little corner here, which I just did not even bother looking through. And there's also like a crystal lizard that is already aggroed against us. That's fun. Head on over here, and we've got ourselves the item. So, yeah. But I don't know if you can technically get up on into this room here. I thought you could have, but no, it's just adjacent. So, from here, yeah, we probably get out of here. Let's skedaddle, hop on across, and we'll start making our way back, because now that we have the crest key, we can access that strange tower we saw along the perimeter, which will give us access to some pretty nice things. But on that note, there's also somebody new grieving the death of the formerly famous entity known as Artorias. So we're definitely going to go and check that out and see if we can't, you know, make some lemonades out of the limes that have been provided to us. Hopefully Ligma Balls does not come back. I don't know what he was thinking. It's very strange to have a poison effect sort of ability. We also have this gentleman right here. T. It's T. Yeah, there's too much shenanigans happening here. Eminent Dark Wraith. So this is, I think, where they spawn in. That might be what that is supposed to mean. As long as I'm in here, I think we're in a slight spell of grace. And actually, there's one thing I do want to do just in case. I'm gonna reset the area on the off chance that our friend the merchant Marvelous Chester won't say anything different now that we've killed his lovely little doppelganger. But we'll head on over here and chat it up with a very strange individual mourning the death of Artorias.
Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
So, as it turns out, there is absolutely no benefit to giving this soul to her. She will give you nothing new that you can't get from killing her yourself, and she doesn't otherwise offer anything of interest. She doesn't get aggroed if you deny her, and she does not drop this soul if you kill her for it after. You can make a pretty cool, I believe, the sword with this. So, I'm sorry.
Yes, of course. I must not be presumptuous. Artorias would not have approved.
Yeah, that's fair. So we are going to kill her, unfortunately. And I'm going to go and make a couple of preparations here. Maybe some green blossoms. And sure, you know, while we're at it, let's go and throw on some charcoal resin. Yeah. And hack away.
You humans, always taking what you please. Then I shall do the same.
Good God. Okay, she has a lot of health. Hello? What is she throwing at me? Well, she has pretty unique weapons, and it looks like maybe one of them can poison us. That might be the Silver Tracer. Here, we'll just tank some more hits, maybe. There we go. One more. Oh, man, that stamina is good. You know, those might be talismans that she's throwing at us to stop us from healing. That's kind of smart.
How? You humans, my dear Arthur.
Yeah, you humans, all right. Oh yeah, there it is. Nice. Okay, well, I can't say I've ever had that happen to me, but she drops the Dark Silver Tracer and the Gold Tracer, which are like these really weird daggers that have different effects on them. But more importantly, she drops her outfit. Apparently she was the Lord's Blade, which is a little concerning. But it is a very cool outfit, and we will definitely check it out. I don't know if they give you any enhancements to any of your abilities, but they're fairly lightweight. They don't really offer much protection, but they do look cool as hell. The Cyclops headpiece is common to all of the Lord's Blades, but Kieran was determined to earn the soft porcelain mask as a unique decoration of honor. It's also lined with ivory locks of her hair, which is very weird. I threw on the Guardian armor because it looks kind of cool, but we might need to switch it out for this. So, I guess it's got some pretty good poison resistance, though. So, yeah. Apparently, another tribe of deadly women wearing badass clothes. So, yeah, personally, it's really not that bad. I like it. We'll hold on to it for a little while. But let's go and do some minor backtracking over here. Hopefully we don't get invaded out of the blue, because we got some business to attend to with our friend Mr. Chester. I know it probably wasn't you back there, but I think you got some explaining to do.
Oh, you. You have quite some nerve, or are you just thick? Fine then. What is it that you need?
Weirdly enough, he's grown strangely hostile because we killed his evil form.
Did you really slay Knight Artorias? I'd heard the Abyss found him first, but even still, that's absolutely treacherous. Yes, magnificently so.
Yeah, kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, if you ask me.
Believe it or not, Ulysses has brought the Abyss upon itself, fooled by that toothy serpent. They upturned the grave of primeval man and incited his ornery wrath. What could they have been thinking? But to you and I, it's all ancient history. You have to ask yourself, does it really matter?
Yeah, that doesn't really help my existential dread and sense of self-worth, so thanks for that, I guess.
Well, you've quite the nerve. I've had enough of you.
Okay, I guess I've probably had enough of you as well. I don't think he's going to get any friendlier, and there's nothing here that I'm really all that interested in purchasing from him, which means...
I'll be seeing you if you survive your travels.
Oh, it's very funny that you should mention this, sir. I actually don't even think I need to buff myself, but I'm afraid it's time you've received the chop.
What now? You think this is all my fault? How very... You win. Please. Oh, please. Have mercy.
Oh my god, I've never seen him do those sweeping kicks before. But of course, he drops his incredible outfit. And as it turns out, this is among some of the best resistance to poison that you can get in the entire game. And I actually have no idea where they are on the list. I guess a little bit higher. Should probably go through this a bit more and make sure it's a bit more organized. Hold on. Huh? Okay, well, I at least have this. It was just called his outfit, right? Yeah, Chester's long coat. So, or no, it's bleed, not poison, bleed. No poise, though, whatsoever. This exquisitely sewn aristocratic suit allows its wearer to move in silent. Yeah, that sounds cool. I'll throw that on. Was it down here and I just missed it? So, or maybe I went up too much? Oh, there it is. The snickering top hat. Yeah, not bad. The wearer of this top hat cracks a dubious permanent grin. The Curse of Chester. I know it's a little early to be going around killing NPCs and stuff, but once we're done with this DLC, that is a large portion of what we're going to be doing before heading into New Game Plus, and I do think I am going to end the project after we beat the final boss. There are a couple of changes in New Game Plus, but nothing like Dark Souls 2, where there are new enemies in different places and side mini bosses that have been added to optional areas. So we're not going to worry too much about that. I guess I could probably show the other half of the Smo fight, but oh my goodness. Doggos, I'm sorry. Oh my god, you guys can like mess me up. I'm sorry. It's a good thing I put on the bleed resistant armor. But if we head over here, we've got a large soul of a brave warrior, which doesn't seem worth it. And we actually need to activate something here in order to access the battle against Calamite in the future. So I'm just going to take a safety sip and we'll proceed forward, because these dogs apparently can mess me up. I'm so used to wearing like heavier armor to where getting bit by a dog doesn't cause me to recoil in pain. But no, with this thing with no poise whatsoever, it's a tall order. But this is, in my opinion, the final boss of dragons, and I'm not looking forward to doing it. which means I might actually summon somebody for help in the off chance that there is somebody here to help. Or maybe I'll help someone else and distract them, but here, let's just put you away. I don't think there was anything else here. So in order to actually access this battle, you will eventually need to come here first and then speak to the giant behind the crest door. Because approaching this angle and we get this shot. Oh yeah, that's real bad. Now, believe it or not, this is the same arena in which we fought the Hydra, and that's the cozy-ass cove that we came from, just in a slightly different position. So I love that this world comes together in the way it does, because a lot of contention in Dark Souls 2 and 3 is the fact that it feels like they're all separate levels that are just barely related to each other, whereas this one, there was a lot more thought put into it, or at least that's the perception. And it just feels so much more connected. And I agree that that aspect is missing in Dark Souls 2, where you get at the very end of an area and you don't loop back to the start or Firelink or anything like that. No. Instead, you find a primal bonfire that just sends you back to Majula, and that's it. So a little disappointing in that regard, which is completely understandable. But we have been, what is that, 16 minutes? Good God. Getting invaded is just not fun. Oh, someone's getting their ass beat by Knight Artorius. But we're going to go head back up here because I do want to speak to this gentle giant, and it's going to be a very fun time. It's among one of my favorite cutscenes in the entire game, and I'd love to see it in action. I only saw it the one time, but man, I was like, I need to remember this, and I'm glad we get to witness it together for the first time. So we did pick up the crest key, right? There it is. Let's go and make our candid introduction to the one, the only, Scruff McGuff. How's it going, my man? How is it going?
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorius. An old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
Oh, so he is blind. Well, he is actually not a terrible person to run to. He's got more carvings, and I think it's kind of obvious that it's his voice coming out of these wooden carvings. So thank you is the one you hear a lot. So I guess I can purchase just the one. And hello. Not a bad place for homeward bones. I think this is actually the cheapest that you can find them. Not a bad place to buy these as well, because I don't think any of the giants will allow you to purchase any of or both of these, so that's kind of cool. And then of course his great arrows. Yeah, but that's about it. So let's chat it up and see if he's got anything good for us.
Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 80 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. At our twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia.
Oh, that is kind of tragic.
There's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hairs to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose. Farewell, human. Lead thy life as thou seest fit.
So maybe I have to speak to him after making my acquaintance?
Tomorrow, is the black dragon posing thee duress?
Why, yes. Yes, he is.
Yes, I thought as much. He's called Calamite. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
I mean, yeah, I kind of don't want to die right now.
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons. Yes, a truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Ah, dragon slaying, knighthood's highest calling.
Hell yeah! God, that cutscene is so good. I love it. The music, the framing of it all, it's cinematic as hell.
Hello there. What of Calamite? He is an ancient dragon. Skyward or no, he will not be put down easily.
I wonder if I have to cut off his tail too, because it looked very cuttable, you know?
This very
Alright,
good as
yeah. I'm sorry. We'll come back another time.
Well, human, I await good tidings.
Man, I love his voice too. Just something about how they gave all of their blacksmiths incredibly unique voices. It's just kind of a shame you can't really make anything else with him. And now that we've spent so much time sort of dinking around here, I do have a sneaking suspicion I'm about to be invaded like nobody's business. So I suppose we will await ourselves a good old-fashioned death, because I would love to not be human anymore. I wouldn't mind going hollow for a little bit, considering just how often I find myself getting invaded here. I think I mentioned it, but I started like 2 sessions in an effort to try and, you know, get through this introduction, and I just kept getting like wrecked by people who come in, they cast their dark bead or their dark fog or whatever, and then I just die like right here. But that's all right. I'm gonna go for strength just to make sure we've got a little bit of time here, and let's keep on going forward. So we've already made the one shortcut, and as long as I just use my imagination, then might make getting through some of these other dum-dums a little easier, which is fine as I clip through the floor a little bit. That's always fun. These guys are freaking the hell out. Oh, and I think I mentioned it also, but they have a tendency to drop their bloat heads. I just have not seen too much of it. Anyways, let's go and drop ourselves down. I might go and swap into something a little cozier. I had the Guardian outfit, right? Yeah, I'll go for this one for now. And I guess I'll send you back up, because up ahead, this section right here sucks so bad. Basically, we're just gonna go ahead and snipe from afar, if my aim will be true. Ooh, wait a minute, wrong arrows. There we go. Yeah, because the big ones, they fly a little differently, whereas the feather ones are a little nicer. Headshot. We have 2 sorceresses, so we're just gonna do a double tap, or not. Just maybe miss a few times. Same thing right over here. But you can see off in the back, there's a nice little mini boss that's completely optional. Oh, come on. I'm just not going to be good enough. I'm just terrible aim all around. Yeah, that's not gonna connect. Oh, she's already throwing her little magics at us. Yeah, one of the reasons why this part kind of sucks is because we've got friends. And they are right next to her. So I'd rather not bother them if possible. Good God. Okay, I just need to stop trying to aim like freeform. There we go. Back of the head. Thank you. And maybe we'll find somebody here who will want to pop out. How's it going, friends? It is so good to see you. Ooh, I love the step forward and then the wide swing. Oh, it's good. I don't think they even had anything remotely great over here. It doesn't seem likely. Oh, but there is one thing. Yes, One Thing by Finger 11. What a weird band name, right? Did they have any other songs? I guess Paralyzer, right? That was also them. But I always knew them for One Thing, and that was kind of a cozy song for the time. Anyways, I did it! Yes, this area sucks your first time, and I remember it well, if not only because of this enemy, the goddamn prisoner. The reason for this being is that any attack that you hit at it that is not like an ultra greatsword will just bonk. Like you just hit this incredibly massive being that has infinite poise. But I found that cheesing by using some of these incredible arrows is probably the best way to go about it. You got the old ball and chain. Jesus Christ. That hurts. And that swing hurts too. So let me show you. Let me show you just how bad this could possibly be. So we get a nice little attack there. And if I try to do anything, oh my God, I actually did get through it the one time. I did not know that was possible. Granted, I don't think I've used Murakumo before. We try it again. Wow. The jumping chop is enough to do that? Well, we got the chain helm and leather gauntlets. And what was that, 1200 experience or what was that? I saw 4 numbers, but let me see this. Because I remember this being extremely disappointing also. So it's like, it's just common through the human world. Interesting. Do I even, like, it just looks silly. Like, you have to see my dumb face through it and everything. Nah, we're gonna switch out. If we have to see my dumb face, we might as well make it via the Crown of Dusk. There we go. But, yeah, that's new. That's entirely new to me, so I'm glad that we were at least able to figure that out. But considering our escapades throughout the world and all of the people that decided they wanted to try to ruin our day, I don't think we're gonna... Jesus Christ, brother! Why? Why? I think I'm going to call it here, and next time in Dark Souls, we can explore the depths of the Abyss. Strangely enough, I don't think it gets nearly as dark in here as it does in, say, the Tomb of the Giants. But there is somebody, there's Havel waiting here, and there's also a semi-inconvenient bonfire, but we'll go ahead and take it, and I will see you guys here in the next one. Take care, and I do promise there will be a little more progress. Well, maybe not. We'll see. See you guys then.